that you can share.
Sweet. All right. Can you see my presentation? Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you can. Okay. I'm not seeing any thumbs ups. If someone can see my presentation, just say something. Please. Thanks. Okay. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna start the timer. Hey guys, I'm Kevin Jin, and I am the founder of the Voice of Asian. So let's talk a little bit about me first. I'm a rising junior at Hawthorne High School, and I'm the first Asian lead role in the school musical in my school's 115-year history. I was born and raised in Beijing, and then I moved to Shanghai for middle school, and then I moved here to the United States at age 13, meaning that I'm very good at being used to new environments, and I'm very good at learning to fit into new environments. But again, we're not only fitting into new environments, we're trying to become leaders in new environments. What's more is that I'm an avid debater for 4 years, so which means that I have a really good understanding about how to make an argument, which means that I'm not going to crack down just because someone is arguing against me. And lastly, I write for the school newspaper, and I mainly write about worldly affairs and about global views. So let's talk about the problems that we're facing. Right now, you're seeing a lot of numbers, and you're probably wondering, what do they mean? Let me tell you. 339% is the increase of anti-Asian hate crimes from 2020 to 2021. 10,905 is the amount of anti-Asian hate crimes that were committed since March of 2020. 2.4% is the amount of Asian CEOs in Fortune 500 companies. 6 is the amount of governors that are Asian in the entire history of the United States. Which is why I'm going to quote Mr. Mock here and say that going to a good college is not the only thing that we have to do. Of course, it's important, but it's not the only thing. Because as we know, us Asians, we achieve a lot academically. But still, we're not preferred to be top executives in top Fortune 500 companies. Why is that? Because we're not speaking up. Sorry, can you mute yourself, please? Thank you. Right, let's go back. So why aren't we being selected as top executives in these top companies? Because we're not speaking up for ourselves. We're not standing up for ourselves. So how do we solve this problem? We solve it through one word. And this one word is called advocacy. Let me clear out some confusion right here. Advocacy does not mean violent protest. Advocacy means speaking up for yourselves using logic and using your own voice. So what are we gonna do? What is Voice of Asian Youth going to do to achieve advocacy? So, our vision. Our vision is to increase the impact of Asian youth on their respective communities, let it be your school, your family, or your city. And in the end, we want to create a world, especially in the United States, in which Asian youth can feel safe and supported in their pursuit of success and happiness. And our mission is to foster Asian youth advocacy, boost our confidence, help us find our sense of identity so that we are never lost, and develop willingness and capability to speak up for ourselves. And how exactly are we going to do that? We're going to do that because we're not going to be afraid to use our voice. Let's talk about some key points to advocacy. 4 key points: identity, willingness, confidence, and ability. With all 4, we will be able to achieve advocacy, and we will be able to stand up for ourselves. So how exactly are we going to do that? We have a methodology. First, we have peer discussions. So what we're going to do during peer discussions is to have everyone speak up about their own. Sorry, can you please mute yourselves, please? Thank you. Okay. So what we're going to do during peer discussions is that we're going to talk about our own experiences when we face racism or when we face microaggressions during our daily lives. We're going to also have public speeches because public speeches allow us to build confidence when we're talking to other people. It also allows us to have a more natural tone when we talk to other people. It all comes through practice. And then we're going to have debates. Debates are important because it tells us that we are going to, first of all, we're going to have the confidence. Sorry, I got muted there. First of all, we're going to have the confidence to speak up when we are being attacked. That is what we have to do. We cannot simply sit there and take everything in. We have to fight back. And lastly, we have fireside chats. So what we're going to do in fireside chats is that we are going to get people in to give lectures for us. These people include, for example, Dr. Darwin Su, who has devoted his entire life in the study of microaggressions. These include D&I, diversity and inclusion executive from top companies in the entire world. And by top companies, I mean Fortune 300. And lastly, we're going to invite Yao Ming's personal assistant to give a talk for us. He was born in Shanghai. He moved to the United States in age 14, and he had experiences in every single field that you might possibly know. And he was also my personal godfather, so I have a very close connection. So, lastly, let me give you some more reasons why you should join us. So, 4 things. You're going to be a stronger you. You're going to find your people, find your community. You'll be able to tell your stories, and you can go find your future. And lastly, no matter what, if you decide to vote for us, if you decide to join, I just want you to know that you will not be alone join us. And that is the most important thing. We are going to stand up together. And as you know, 众人拾柴火焰高. So we are going to work together, and we are going to do this. Thank you so much. And yes, if you want to contact me, my contact information is here. My email is 24chinkev@hawken.edu. My phone number is 216-688-6595. And there's the QR code to my WeChat group chat if you want to join. Thank you.